Hi all and welcome to my channel. Just a quick reminder before I get started that if you enjoy my content, please remember to hit that subscribe button and be kept up to date with my content. Okay, I'm going to do day 2 of the Survivor. So it's 12 board best hand. We just need to get 50% to move forward to day 3. For some reason we're not loading. There we go. Right, a diamond, a heart. So we can bid 3 clubs here. Partner's got 3 hearts, so pop that into game. So, we have a couple of spade losers. We might be, setting up diamonds is a bit unlikely. We could run the 10 of diamonds, I suppose, and play for hearts. But they can tap us. So maybe we've got to work on clubs rather than diamonds. So ace, so this is an unsupported ace. And they switch the king of clubs. Okay, well, we're going to win that. So we can't afford to just draw trumps because we'd end up with 2 spades and a club to lose in addition to the trick we've already lost. So I guess I play a spade back. We're going to ruff a spade. Let's just see what happens. Ace, king, 2, 4. What was the bidding? So yeah, so it looks like they've led ace to 4 spades, wasn't just the unbid suit. So I don't think we can avoid losing the spade. Obviously we could play for diamonds 3-3 and guess where the king is, but that does risk going down. So I think I'm just going to play a spade back. They play a club. So we can just ruff this. So just test hearts on 5-0, and then we've got 2 club winners and a load of trumps. So making. Yeah, we could have made. So we could have gone ace of diamonds, ruffing diamond finesse, and then with trumps 3-2 and hearts. Sorry, hearts 3-2 and diamonds 3-3. We could have made. How many will we have made? 5, 6, 11. We would have made another trick. So it might be slightly below. Could be some people making an over trick. Normal strong no trump. Transfer. Right, the robot plays this rather bizarre thing where we have to jump to 4 hearts to show minimum. Fast arrival. It's a bit of a funny situation to be doing it when you've already limited your hand so much to such a narrow range. I would prefer that we just bid 3 hearts here, but I'm going to bid 4 hearts, which is the system bid. So it's a minimum with 3 or 4 possibly. So we have a spade to lose, we have the diamond finesse, we have maybe a club, maybe a heart if they don't break. King, 7, 5, 8, so king from ace, king, and they switch for a trump. So it does look like trumps might be 4-1, possibly. But the jack is obviously a nice card to see. So we can win this, unblock the 10. That gives us a couple more entries. And then maybe we take a diamond finesse. Diamond loses, and they play a diamond back. Well, I think I sort of have to test the trumps now. In case there's a diamond rough floating around. They do look to be 3-3 actually, but okay, trumps are 3-2 as well. So this is making everything fairly straightforward. Now we have the percentage way to play. Clubs, well, the best chance is that East has got both the king and the 10. So we can start with the queen. If that's covered, then we're going to cash 2 diamonds, pitch in a club, ruff a spade, and take another club finesse. That's more likely than singleton king or doubleton king there. So start with the queen. Doesn't look any good. So now we can claim. So this seems a pretty normal hand. That's interesting they chose to gain force on this hand. I saw one with 2 aces. I can't remember if it was an 8 or 9 count where they just invited. This one's a 5-4-8 count and they game forced. So, weak no trump. We open a diamond. Rebid a no trump. So not a lot happened so far. So spade lead, a little bit threatening. We've got 2 spades. We're going to need to set up hearts and clubs, potentially. If the club finesse is right, then we have got 7 tricks. In fact, we've got more than that because we can knock out the heart as well. I think I'm going to play on hearts first. They both actually set up 3 tricks. Well, the heart set up 3 tricks for definite. The club set up 4 tricks if the finesse is right, but we've always got time to go back to that. We could be in trouble if the club finesse is wrong here. Depends how many spade tricks they've got. They've got 2 diamonds. Heart is 3. I suppose they'd have to have 4 spade tricks. That's no. What about in terms of losers? If the club finesse loses, yeah, we've got 2 diamonds, a club, a heart. So that's already 4 losers. So unless the spades are 4-4, that will be another loser. Well, that's interesting. They seem to have led from the king again. So there's some advantage in playing the heart here, because if West has the heart ace, then it may be awkward for them to play another spade because they won't know how many spades East has got. They might think I've got ace X left, and then they'd be giving me another trick if they played a second spade. Well, if we take a club finesse and it loses, East should play back a spade, but they often don't return the suit they've led anyway. Maybe they're more likely to switch to a diamond. I don't know. I'm going to play a heart first, I think. It looks like East has probably got the ace anyway. And they do play a diamond, so we can encourage that. Now they switch to a spade. Well, I think it's a best hand competition, this. So if East has really got ace, king of diamonds, ace of hearts, and the jack of spades, they've already turned up. The king of clubs must be on side. So we can play jack of clubs here. That's interesting. Why haven't they covered? Well, I'm sort of committed now. Feels like it's going to be offside. Did East really cash the king of diamonds? Or maybe East had something like king 9-8 of diamonds and was pinning the jack. That's possible. No? So jack 6, 2, 9. So it looks like maybe they're 4-1. They virtually never duck here, so I'm relatively confident this is going to win. So now we play another club. And we're just going to give them a spade at the end. So making a lot of tricks. 10. So strong no trump. Stamen. The invites are usually pretty heavy, often 9. So I'm going to goodish 16 here with a good 5 cards, or reasonable 5 card suit. Yeah, this is a fairly crazy invite for me with ace king 6. I think I would just big game. So heart lead. So this gives us a second stop in hearts. So with the diamonds, we've got 6 tricks. Do we have any issues? Yes, we do, I think. 2 hearts. We might have to guess clubs here. We've only actually got 8 tricks. If we win this, we sort of want to test for diamonds 4-0, which means starting with the queen. But then we've run out of entries to our hand. And is this 8 from shortage? Does this mean East has got king, queen, jack? In which case everything could easily be offside. It does look a bit like that, doesn't it? So maybe we should return a heart. Thing is, if we play queen of diamonds, diamond, now we're... If we play a spade, then we can't get back to our hand if that loses. We don't want to cash the diamonds, that's going to just destroy our hand. So I think I'm going to play a heart back. Or am I? Or do we give up on... No, I am going to play a heart, I think. So the 10-7 will force out the king. They played a heart. So now we are... Okay, so they probably got the ace of clubs. They've just set up their suit. I'm guessing they've got ace of clubs and that the king of spades is offside. So we're probably just going to make 9 tricks here. finessing this. So making 9. Pass, pass. We have a goodish 14 here. 3 10s. So I'm going to open a no trump to try and keep the spade suit out. We're only borrowing sort of half a point. It has a good preemptive value. It hasn't worked. Do I want to bid 3 hearts here? Trouble is it's going to show a maximum, I think. And then they might put us into game. We might just be too high. So I'm going to pass. A bit damp, I know, but... Queen, ace, 5, 9. So I'm guessing partner had either the king or 10 of diamonds. I don't know. Maybe not. The 4 is missing. I don't want to play a club and I don't want to play a heart. So I could play a spade back. But maybe they're going to play on clubs. They probably haven't got 6 hearts, partner. I'm guessing that they would have competed. So this hand's 5-3. I think a diamond rate's probably to be safe. But okay, so we had a double fit, so we almost certainly should have been bidding here. They don't seem to be worried about the hearts and having a doubleton heart and dummy. So was partner really 6-4? I guess I pitch a diamond. So it could be that partner's got a stiff club here. I think that's most likely that partner's 3, 5, 1, 4. So there's no point winning this. We can play. If we win this, they're just going to finesse out our 10. We're always going to make the king. So what I think I'm going to do is duck and hope that they play the jack of clubs next. Trying to pin a 10. If I had... Well, not very likely. I think they know I've got the... Okay, so we go up and play a club. Partner wins that. And we get the last 2. So I don't think we could do any better, but we would have. I don't know whether we would have made 3 hearts if they found some diamond roughs, but they probably weren't going to do that. They were probably going to lead king of clubs. Now heart finesse right. If we could get to table, take the heart finesse, knock out. So we've got 5 hearts, 3 diamonds. Yeah, I think we're going to make 3 hearts. So that could be soft. So not a great start really, but we have only got to get 50%, so not a huge panic. Diamond. Well, we've got nothing to say. Not a great contract. We're off 5 clubs. At least. Probably at least 3 spades. So king from ace king. So we can discourage, see if they play anything else. They switch to a spade. Well, that's not great news. Jack of spades. Well, I suppose they could have Jack 10 doubleton. So I think we probably cover here. I'm not going to play them for a singleton. They play a club back. We can pitch diamond. Now another spade comes. Yeah, it's not looking good, this. Now the old trick of discarding an honor gets them to switch finally. I find this often works quite well. If you I mean, a human player would never be fooled by something like this, because it's obviously such a ridiculous play, unless you've got a lot of strength in diamonds. But the robots seem to quite enjoy switching to suits where you pitch a big honor. So it looks like what I'm going to do is win this in hand and lead the Jack of Hearts. If they don't cover, I'm going to assume that they haven't got the Queen and run for home with my 6 tricks. They do cover, so we've got 3 hearts and 3 diamonds, which is 6 more, making an over trick. Okay, I think that's more likely to be a good score. So 13 high, open a heart, double, a spade, 2 diamonds. Well, we've got nothing to say. And I guess we lead a spade. Partner's got spades, dummy's probably got some spades. Ten, 2, 9, ace. So they've set up the clubs. They haven't drawn trumps yet. I guess I play another spade. Hard to see that a red suit is right at the moment. Declare a ruffs. Plays the Jack of Hearts. Well, I guess I'm going to win that. I'm not sure who's got the king, am I? Declare's turned up with the ace of spades and nothing else so far. I don't know how many diamonds they've got. Presumably partners only got 2 hearts. So that makes partner 5, 3, 2, 3. I would have thought Declare was quite likely to have the king of hearts here. No. So it looks like Declare had, or was partner overtaken? 6, 2. Well, surely East can't have 3 diamonds, although I have seen the robots bid 3 card suits sometimes in response to a double in a free position, but it seems unlikely here. So I guess I'm going to... Are we going to overruff or not? Is there a danger they're just going to play ace and a diamond? Set up the diamond suit. Is there any advantage in overruffing? Maybe there's not. That's the same issue that they're... I'm not sure this is really helping us. If we overruff and play ace of hearts, I guess dummy ruffs. But now they might be able to play ace of diamonds. And draw the last trump. Okay, I think this has worked out okay. I'm not sure. Maybe we could have got another one. I think the 2 diamond bid is horrible, by the way. Could we have defeated this? I could have defeated it on the spade lead. Where did we go wrong? So we started okay. Oh, I think I miscounted how many trumps. I was thinking Declarer still had another trump left. Okay, that was a bit careless. So that's going to be bad. $17 high, I'm not going to open a no trump with this. Heart. With 2 diamonds and then raise spades on the next round. So 14 to 7 total points. It's about what we've got with the stiff queen. I'm going to bid 3 now. Just note, there's a lot of people think that you're supposed to jump shift on these sort of hands, but this is nowhere near strong enough. Interesting that partner hasn't gone for spades, which may well have been better. I don't know, it's close actually, isn't it? We got 8 tricks on this lead, 5 hearts and 2 clubs and a diamond. We need 1 more, but spades we might have had 3 spade losers before we got going. So this wins. Maybe we just try a spade, because this hand can't attack. If this hand goes up, then maybe we can cover what it plays, keeping the clubs protected. We have got the 8. If this hand plays low, I'm going to put the 9 in, and then this hand can't really play anything that hurts us too much. And try the 9. Okay, that's worked. So now we're looking good. I can win the jack. Now we know the 10 of spades is here, so we can just lead a spade towards the queen. Do we need to unblock? Well, we can do. I don't think we did actually need to. I think we can claim now. So that should be good. $16 high. So we have a choice here. We could either double or we could bid 2 no trumps. These sort of medium hands with one stop are always a bit tricky, because if you double and partner bids, you don't know quite what to do. If you bid 2 no, you might miss a fit and only have 1 heart stop. I think I sort of inclined to double here when partner's passed. It's not that good a hand. If partner bids 2 spades, maybe we just let them play there. If partner 11 sols out to a minor, that's also fine. Looks like what they might be doing. Have we done the right thing or not? Maybe not. I think 2 no might have been better here. We've got a double heart stop. And this is all a bit messy with the weakish clubs. Lots of losers floating around. So we've got to win this, because otherwise my ace is going to get roughed out. So I could play ace-king, attempt. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to get trumps drawn and say spades established. So maybe we should just sort of run for home with as many trump tricks as we can manage. So you could play ace-king, ruff a diamond. If that stands up, then play a heart. Maybe we get to ruff a heart in our hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might get out for 2 down. So the ruff stands up. Let's play a heart now. So West has definitely got the ace of clubs. So they collect a spade ruff. So I can ruff high. That guarantees 2 down. If I ruff the 9, I might be 3 down. It does ruff with the king. No, maybe ruff with the king doesn't guarantee. Yeah, it does, I think. I'm going to guarantee my 2 down, I think. So now I can ruff with the 8. Well, we have another choice actually here. We could ruff with the queen. We could play east for 10 doubleton. Maybe that's the only chance, because if West has got it, if West has got the 10, they're going to score the Jack of Hearts anyway. East has got 1 trump left. If that's a 10, I need to ruff with the queen, play the Jack of clubs, and then I have a high cross ruff. If East has got the 10, there's nothing I can do. So I'm going to play ruff with the... And then we can ruff the heart with the 9. Oh, I've missed where the 10 has gone. Where did the 10 go? Oh no, West did have it. Yeah. Oh, he just delayed taking it. Okay. Right, 17 high, 2 strong for 1 no trump, so we can open a diamond and rebid 2 no. Check back. We don't have anything. It's a bit of a scruffy set, that. This, I don't think it's going to be anything like as good as yesterday. So we have 6 diamonds, we have 2 hearts. I guess we're going to pop the 10 in and play on spades. Hoping that the 10 either forces the ace. If it forces the jack, then we could have some issues if West wins the ace of spades and plays another club. The ace goes in. And they play a diamond. Right. So we could unblock the club here, pretend we're taking a spade finesse. If they duck that, we can play king of clubs, ditching a spade, cross to a heart. Maybe attempt to squeeze West if they've got queen of hearts, ace of spades. Assuming that diamonds run. If not, it's probably just a claim. Okay, they took their ace. Just see if the diamonds don't run. So diamonds are 5-1. That's very likely West has got the queen of hearts, but not certain. So I can pit. What happens if we try jack of hearts now? I could play jack of hearts assuming that they'll cover if West has got the queen. If they don't, I'll go out with the ace, return to a heart. Or maybe I cross to a spade. We can maybe squeeze West if they've got queen of hearts and the club. I cross to a spade, back to a heart, cash 2 more diamonds. Maybe I'll do that. That would also work if East has got queen doubleton. I think that's best. So cross to a spade. I can cash king of clubs, pitching a diamond. Cross to a heart. Queen of diamonds. So we don't need that. We don't need the club. Okay. Should be a reasonable score. So this one we could open a no trump singleton queen. It's a bit awkward if we open a diamond. Do I want to rebid 3 diamonds? Could do, but I'm going to open a no trump. 2 diamonds transfer, not ideal. Especially since that seems to be West suit. Maybe not, maybe it's clubs. No, it is hearts. So Jack of clubs, also not ideal. So we were going to get to defend a heart contract, or maybe we were going to play some large number of diamonds. So I guess we cover. We're probably going to take a rough. Okay, we're looking good now. I think we can just run diamonds through this hand. So these 2 are good. So when they rough in, I can draw and then get back to a spade. So it's not going to be quite as much of a disaster as it might have been. We can just draw the last trump and claim. One diamond pass. Tricky one. 18 high. Probably don't want to defend a diamond since they're non-vol. Too strong for a no trump. 2 no trumps. 1920. Maybe I double, and if they bid a heart, I can bid a no trump. They bid a heart. That's less good. I'm going to try my spades, I think. Treat my ace, king, queen, 10 as a 5-card suit. We've only got 4, so I'm not going to be chasing some miracle game. Ace 3, 2, 8. Queen of hearts. King of hearts. The question is, are the spades so we know the hearts are 4-4. Maybe I just draw the trumps and see how many tricks we can cash. If West has got the long spades, then we know we can cash the diamonds. If East has got them, we can attempt to cash clubs. And if they're 3-3, we're going to make a lot of tricks. I wouldn't actually be surprised if they are 3-3. But let's see. Yep. So they know our shape. They can keep their diamond stop. Making 4. Okay, not the greatest sets. I don't know, somewhere in the 50s, I think. I think we've done enough to qualify. Is all we needed to do. Okay, so 66. So actually pretty similar to yesterday. Let's have a quick look where we went wrong, where we did well. So sort of average, 1 no plus 3 was very good. Where, I don't know why that was so good, we just took a club finesse. 2 spades was soft. Yeah, that was the one where we had the 5-3 heart fit. Our worst one where I miscounted the number of trumps to Clara had and we could have defeated it. Not surprising. 3N. Yeah, that was the one where we had a 5-3 spade fit and played in 3N. And the last one was actually 100%. So I don't know what people were actually doing there. Surprised that no one else is in spades. Anyway, that's going to be a comfortable qualification and we'll be through to the final day. Okay, bye for now.